state. I mean, like by seconds. And I am in that state because I've been busy goofing off playing Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Soulstorm, as you may have seen at one point or another. Um, but yeah, I totally got too into it. So, having said that, where have we left ourselves lately? Okay, so, gotta figure out a way to tighten this shit up. Might have to use some putty. I've never used putty before. Not, this is broadcasting, right? Yeah, for a minute, I guess. See how far behind I am in, like, thoughts and actions. I do have some putty, but I don't know how well it'll fit here. And what I'm going to have to do to make it decent. Yeah, this top one just will not. This top one right here. It just will not fucking go. I'm gonna have to ask. Man, I don't even know where my putty is. So, how you guys been? I've been kind of bored and irritated because it's hot and I'm constantly in pain now. But I got more physical therapy in the morning, so maybe that'll help. Ah, now we're talking. Okay, alright. What do we got here? Oh, you guys can go back. Alright, why don't you open up? I got my ancient ass pipettes. I got my sandpaper. Got more sandpaper. White modeler's putty. Haha. Excellent. I guess I should leave the sandpaper out too. Is that one even open? I gotta tell you, man, this stuff is at least 10 years old. Is anybody here? You guys like massively disappoint me. You never call and you never write. I could be talking about your motherfucking mamas and you would never know. I don't remember how to use this. I don't remember if I got to do something. Apply to area desired, allow to dry, 30 minutes, file or sand to shape. Not recommended for aircraft. Aircraft nose weight. Well, that's weird. For aircraft nose weight, the implication being that somebody would put this in the nose of an aircraft for weight. That's kooky. I think I'll apply it with this. Ooh, stanky. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. It's all hardened. I think I did use this once, and it absolutely did not work for any purpose. Because I am so out of practice with things like this. It says contains toluene. And if I remember my basic chemistry, toluene is a component of trinitrotoluene, or, say it with me kids, TNT. TNT, dynamite. TNT, something to fight. TNT. Uh-oh. I think the whole fucking thing is dry. Oh shit, it really is. Oh no. The whole goddamn thing. Well, I guess this shit's got a shelf life. That's completely... Oh my god, yeah, it... Holy crap, the whole thing just dried completely the fuck out. This thing is worthless. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm gonna have to buy more of that. That was really the last thing I wanted to buy. Alright, so there's nothing I can do about that. Crap on a stick. Crap. I don't know what to do about that. This one's largely done. This one's largely good. I'll bet I could fill that in with glue and paint. Eh, shit. That stupid fucking pin is stuck in there. Come on, you fucking rat bastard. I can't even correct this if I can't get it out. God damn. You see, this little peg is not lined up quite right. And, like usual, the hole was too goddamn tight. Yes, I said it. Wonk wonk. The hole's too tight. The hole's never too tight, dude. I feel like I'm gonna break this thing any second. Alright, I'm gonna have to glue it down and fucking sand it. There's nothing for it. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this one. This one's... It's gonna have to do the same fucking thing. This is gonna offend some of you, but it's my feed, so whatever. It'll have to be close enough. Well, that was certainly frustrating. I don't know what the hell to do about that. So, I guess I'll do things with the torso. Nothing else to do. Not till that shit dries. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna have to put some more McCrag glue on this. Touch that shit up. Yeah. Okay. I'm totally fucking confused right now. I don't know what I want to do or need to do. So, see, this is... This is stupid. This is not a proper work table. Where's a cap for my goddamn knife? Fuck you. All the covers for my fucking brushes. Alright, so we get a decent brush for recovering all this. It gets me some coverage. Whoa, what happened to this poor... Oh my god, what can I do with that? That thing's a fucking mess. Look at that, can you see that shit? How horrible that is. I didn't even abuse this yet. No more Arbitrum 502 pseudo Kalinsky for me. Now I'm paralyzed by irritation. Fuck it. Wow, that's monstrously irritating. I could have had that filled up and drying by now. this why is this sucking up so much paint? I don't want it that fucking loaded. It seems too thick, but I know I'm gonna thin it down too far too. This is very frustrating. I may have to rage quit. I forgot to blacken the backpack straps on this one. Oh boy. I don't know, man. I think I got everything I had to say said in the last couple of days. I don't think I have anything to add to it. Unless somebody wants to talk. I should note, if in fact anyone's out there at the moment, that Phase 2 of the Indomitus Box Set Coast to Coast Challenge has in fact been submitted for judgment. Meaning, our panel of international experts in mini making and critique, yeah, like I know if that's true, have been given materials to work from to determine whether me or Plastic Hobby, as he's known on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, to determine which of us is the better modeler. Now, I won the first one. I've looked at his stuff for the second one, and I would say he's going to take that one too, based on the bases alone. Well, I mean, other stuff, the general quality of his work is pretty high too, you know. But one thing at a time. Boy, I hope that smooths out. That did not look great. And this one doesn't hold a lot of paint, but it does hold it very well. Or it does drop it very well. You know, I might also be careless right now because I'm hungry. I realize I haven't eaten anything for almost 12 hours. That's probably a ridiculous thing. Alright, let's put some arms on this one. Gotta go to the gym tomorrow. I don't like going to the fucking gym. I hate going to the fucking gym. Be around those sweaty assholes posing and grunting. I go to Planet Fitness because it's supposed to be the non-grunting. But guess what? The asshole this morning is like, I said, man, shut your fucking hole, man. Go to one of those Rocky Balboa gyms you want to be that kind of muscle head. Fucking potato head. I guess I eventually got to get into some kind of fitness. I mean, for fuck's sake, you know, one more fucking Twinkie and I top 300 fucking pounds. I don't want to be 300 fucking pounds. Kids, I don't dance. This is it. I really should be doing anything else but this, but and by anything else, I mean anything that moves my fat ass. I have to burn fucking calories, man. I got an actual goal for once, and my excessive laziness is actually getting in the way of that. I've got precisely 1 year, almost down to the day, to get ready for a 90-mile hike. No, it's not all at once. It's 90 miles over 11 days. But the first day is 15 fucking miles. That's a fuck of a thing. I haven't walked that long. I have never walked that long. I have literally never ever walked 15 miles in one fucking day. Not at a convention, not in the army, nothing. But I'm gonna damn well try it anyway, because I'm 50 and I've gone nowhere and done nothing. I'm going to wait and do the gun until he's on the bike. I guess I could do the gold right now. It appears to be clean enough. Retributor, retribution. Wow, I've been at this a half a fucking hour already. What the fuck? Doesn't feel like no half hour. Because when I'm with you guys, time just stands still. And that's why you wear gloves, kids. That's why I fucking wear gloves. You don't have to wear gloves. You can do any goddamn thing you want. See if we can get this Retributor armor that I got left over back into the game. Seems to have separated a little bit, but it seems to be mixing back together okay. It's a little watery. That's all right. I read of a new trick for curling brush tips, like I've been looking for months. I read this guy held it over a steaming tea kettle, and took some tissue paper while it was still soft and warm and wet. And just reshaped the bristles. It sounds like a winning proposition. Ugh. I knew I'd have to go back over that. I keep forgetting to post Insta progress. I guess I'll do a couple of them. Now, since we last spoke of hobbying, I went and bought every new Adeptus Sororitas unit coming out in the next couple of weeks. Don't tell anybody. Especially don't tell anybody I may have complained about money troubles too. Because I don't have them. I don't have money troubles. It's just, I'm cheap. I'm cheap unless it's something I want. And then I'm happy to spend the dough. Whether, which is really everybody. I mean, everybody does that. Don't fucking lie. You do it too. Don't you fucking lie to me. I won't say the total price. But it was easier to handle because of all the comics I've sold recently. I've actually sold quite a few comics. Unfortunately, the deal I was trying to cut with this local shop who said, no collection too big or too small. Yeah, well, I guess you don't want my, $1,500, even though Atomic Avenue says they're worth, $6,200. But you know what? I'm not going to give them shit for that, because there's no way the books in those boxes are worth $6,200 fucking dollars. It's just fucking impossible. So I offered him all the way down to $4,000. Now I know there's a couple of $60 books in there, but who knows if that's worthwhile to him. I don't know, he said he couldn't use them. Well, maybe you can use them and maybe you can't. You don't fucking know till you try to sell them. I can't use them because I'm only getting rid of books I consider to suck. Now I know that as comic fans we're not supposed to say
that book sucks. But damn it, a lot of these issues suck. I'll just do the gold on this one kind of sloppy because I've got to redo the blue anyhow. It'll be easier to redo the blue than the gold.
Oh,
I totally missed this one. I thought I'd done this one.
hello, how are you?
So I got Midtown Comics had a sale. And I got about 50 books. Most of which were under $1. Because one, they're obviously desperate to get rid of them. Because of, you can tell what titles from these sales just aren't moving. Because you see large numbers from the same title. You see large copies that they have available of a given issue. And you're like, wow, I guess nobody wants that fucking thing, huh? I worked out some interesting numbers on the current state of the floppy comic book industry. And it's pretty shocking. The numbers naturally aren't exact, but if everyone in the state of Connecticut bought a comic, like one issue each, right? One copy each. Just the people in Connecticut, Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, Image. If you got one book, one issue of one book for each person in the state,
virtually no one else in the entire fucking country would get a floppy.
Batman and other super high selling issues only has sales runs, orders from Diamond, of 100 to 150,000 if a huge event is happening. That's Bridgeport.
If everybody in Bridgeport bought Batman, no one else in the country would get it. How nuts is that?
I looked it up. I compared the town populations with the Comicron sales figures. And it bears it out. If every single person in the state of Connecticut bought comics, almost no one else in the entire country could have them. Because once you get out of the top 10, The print runs and sell orders drop like fucking bricks. You go from 150,000 at the top. By the time you get to 10, you're under 50. By the time you're done with the top 100 books,
you're under 30,000. And that's just Clinton and Guilford. That's not even Madison. There's 2 towns on the shoreline. 2 small towns on the shoreline. 30,000 press run. Gone.
It's beyond ridiculous. I'll clean that up later. I'll work on the backpack now. Yep, it'll all be cleaned up in the wash.
Oh, Monday night seems to be a terrible time to stream, huh? Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody been here. Ain't nobody want to be here. It's almost 8 o'clock. I guess I'll do these backpacks and call it even. I don't know. I gotta wait for that shit, and then I gotta sand that shit. And it's gonna be a long couple of streams next up. Yeah, I guess I'll use Iron Breaker. No, I don't want to use. I'll use the Vallejo for some of this.
Come on, smooth out. God damn, this thing gets way too many bubbles in it. Ugh, whatever. You know the worst thing about being obscure on the internet? Sometimes, when you really you just want some kind of communication, you want to know that you exist. You want to know that anyone has ever noticed you.
And people won't even come into your feed and tell you to fuck off. Want to become famous, buy followers. I don't know how you matched up with what I was just saying, but no, that's not what I want to do at all.
So get your spam out of my goddamn feed. Gonna make me rage quit. You know, people will be so apathetic unless you're awesome that they won't even tell you to fuck off. Almost forgot what the fuck I was painting there. Oh shit, I think my housemate is fucking dying. She's been
Hacking up a fucking lung for 5 minutes now.
Alright, I'm gonna let all this shit dry.
The glue, the paint, the metallics, everything's going dry. And it's been not quite an hour, but it's getting warm in here because it's been such a hot fucking day. And honestly, I don't want to do anything else. That's why we got a month for this, so we can time budget better. So, if you came by, I'm sorry you weren't entertained. If you didn't come by, this apology means nothing to you. And other than that, have a good night.